Hi traders, the short in the pound was better off against the yen rather than the euro, but never mind, we got a really nice 60-minute sell signal up here at a major fib level. For some reason I was looking at, I've been trading the pound US for a good few weeks now, so just carried on looking at it, and we got the drop in that, but the US inflation we just had 7 minutes ago has taken it back to 195, so I'm short again up there. You can see the 50-day moving average at the moment is holding, but here is an update on the 4-hour trend line that I'm looking for. I've got a sell signal up there on the 4-hour chart, but at the moment we just getting a little bit of a bounce here, so I hope that fizzles out and rotates back to the downtrend. It has been a very positive week for the pound at the moment, so I need that to fail. But there's the weekly chart banging right up against the trend line and the 200-day moving average. DAX, I need to do sort of 10:30 alerts properly, because this was on the cards. We came back to the gap fill 10:30, so a really nice fade on the 5-minute scalper score system for that to drop from about 375, 378 to recent lows of 250. So that's annoying. That's one of the best moves of the week. Actually, yeah, Monday's sell-off was good, but this is still got some distance to run, I think. So at the moment, if you want looking for a pullback, I would. Well, the fade is 365. I'm not sure we're going to see 365. 300 is an obvious. Got 15-minute resistance just above 300 on this DAX. On the Dow, we've already come in contact with a 200-day moving average. So that one's a little hard to predict. We've got a gap at 408. I think if we see a push into 250, let me explain why. There's the 15-minute chart. If we come back to 240, 250 and get a sell signal, I think that then could potentially come all the way back down to 24,066, which is the breakup area from Tuesday overnight, Tuesday morning. Of course, a full retracement back down to the what is now the weekly pivot, 23,985, is possible as well. That's assuming we get the sell signal, the rejection of the higher level. Obviously, we're quite low now. It's a hammer-like bar on the 60 minutes, which I don't trust. But 250, 300 could potentially see that sell. Okay. Otherwise, oil's having a fantastic week. That's just coming back to a resistance level at 66.44. I don't think oil's ready to go through that. In fact, I mean, it's such a tough area. You can see we broke down here. What might happen is we might find ourselves pushing through it, and if we then start to find some sellers just up here, then I think that could tumble right back down to this point here at 54.20. Why do I say that? Because this is the time of the year we tend to get weakness in oil, as the US dry season contracts are pretty much done and dusted. Okay, so I'm looking to sell any highs in the pound, but any bounces in the Dow and the DAX are potentially shortable. At the moment, as far as the Dow is concerned, this is just a pullback into a buyer's bar. So here's a nice big buyer's bar. Here's the sitting inside this range at the moment. So I don't want to suddenly start to get ultra, very bearish. Let's just see how the open stacks up and see which way it wants to go with the usual setup for the open, and then we'll take it from there. Alright, bye for now.